What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 14 Team of the Week predictions. Welcome back guys, and today we're going to be predicting the Team of the Week number 2, which is going to be released on the 25th of September. And this league, it looks like a very nice Team of the Week indeed. Some very nice players indeed. And it was actually fairly hard when you got this many leagues playing and some very good performances all around the weekend. It's very hard to actually find, build a squad around players because you want to put every single one in and you only can't. But I'm going to start off with the substitutes this week, and we're going to start off with this goalkeeper here, and that is Guzan, the Aston Villa goalkeeper, Brad Guzan, and Aston Villa, played Norwich, and he made a couple of saves, 3 or 4 saves, got a penalty save from Snodgrass, a clean sheet, as well as man of the match in their 1-0 win over Norwich City, which is a fairly decent win for them. And I'm not too sure who was not guaranteed, but expected to get the points, but still, Aston Villa came away with the full 3 points, and it's all down to this man here. Moving on to the next player, we got this bronze centre-back. His name is Horvath, I do believe, and he actually plays in the Polish league, and he got 2 goals as well as a clean sheet in centre-back for his squad, Piasta Gliwice, in the Polish league, and that's a fairly decent performance. 2 goals from any centre-back is standard for a Team of the Week card. Moving on to the next player, we've got another centre-back this week, and I thought about putting him in or not, and it's this player here, Per Nilsson. He plays for Nuremberg in the Bundesliga, and his squad actually played Borussia Dortmund at the weekend, and the final score of that game was only 1-1, and this guy had a very good game indeed. He scored the goal in the 1-1 draw, as well as had a fairly solid performance in the centre-back role and getting them the 1 point against probably the favourites, Borussia. Moving on to the next player, we're going to have this player who I only put him in mainly because of who it is, in the fact that I'm going to put in there Lucas Piazon, I think he's a fantastic player. On loan to Vietnamese from Chelsea, fantastic player indeed. And the only reason I was thinking of he might get one is the fact that he got 2 goals as well as man of the match in Vietnamese 3-0 win. And it's just Piazon. Everyone's going to want Piazon. He's, look at him, fantastic player, and he's like a bit of a hype player. You know, everyone's like hyped about him, thinking he's going to be absolutely tanky in the future. But I think EA are going to be wanting to get that money in, especially as the FIFA 14 is actually going to be coming out in like this week's Team of the Week. So I think he's going to be in the inform. Maybe not, maybe he is, but definitely a very good performance by him. Moving on to the next player, we've got a guy who had an absolutely fantastic performance at the weekend, and it's this player here, Lingard. Jesse Lingard is now on loan to Birmingham City. Played as a left wing, I'm fairly certain about that. But he just casually went out on his debut and picked up 4 goals. Yeah, that's fairly impressive. 4 goals as well as man of the match. I think he's definitely going to get an inform card there. Probably as a left wing, unfortunately. Moving on to the next player, we've got another bronze player, and it's this player here, Johnson. He plays in the Tippenliga. Frode Johnson plays for Odds Bald Club, and this guy went and picked up a hat-trick, I believe, in their 5-1 win. Definitely not the best card, and let's just move on to the final player on the subs bench. And it's going to be another gold player, and it's going to be this player here, Nevas. Thiago Nevas plays in the I think it is the Saudi League, and he picked up 2 goals and an assist. I'm not too sure in the final score of that game, but a fairly decent performance by him. So let's quickly move on to the starting 11. Create a new stop. Team of the Week number... Oh, I forgot about you. Don't have to name things now. But we're going to start off with Ingo. And like I said, goalkeepers this week did fantastically, which was annoying because some weeks you get no goalkeepers. Other weeks you get an absolute ton. And it's quite a hard choice to decide. Obviously, I put Brad Guzan on the subs bench. There's also the Cardiff City Cardiff City... No. I think, yeah, the Cardiff keeper, I do believe. He had a very good game as well. But... Victor Valdez as well, but I'm going to put Pepe Reina in this starting 11 for Napoli. Napoli won 2-1 against AC Milan, and it's mainly down to this man here, 8 saves, a penalty save from the big man himself, Balotelli, who never misses. Unfortunately, he didn't get a clean sheet, but I don't think anyone would be able to stop Balotelli's goal in the final minutes of the game, as well as man of the match, in their 2-1 win against AC Milan. Also, Victor Valdez doing a very similar performance for Barcelona, making a 9 round saves, a penalty save, a clean sheet, and man of the match. I'm not too sure if he got man of the match, actually, but they actually easily, comfortably won 4-0. I think Reina was one of the standout players in them getting the full 3 points, and it wasn't like Barcelona playing the hardest of squads, but that's why I put Reina in there. Guys, it's up to you. I just decided Reina had the better performance on the day. Moving on to the first defender, we got this player here called Kombarov, I do believe. It's this player here, plays for Spartak Moscow in the Russian league, and I only just put him in, and that was mainly because I was flicking through, making up my final decision, and I saw this guy got an assist, a goal, as well as a clean sheet in their 3-0 win over CSKA Moscow, I do believe. And I previously had Alaba in there, the Bayern Munich left back. He picked up 2 assists as well as a clean sheet, and but Bayern Munich easily won that game. So I thought maybe this guy probably had a better performance overall. Moving on to the centre-back, we're going to have a Barclays Premier League player called Lovren, the centre-back for Southampton. This guy scored his first goal in the BPL for Southampton against Liverpool. Scored a goal, got a clean sheet, and man of the match against the were unbeaten Liverpool until they got beaten this weekend by Southampton 1-0. And this guy picking up the goal and having a fairly solid role in the back. Moving on to the final defender, we're going to have Leighton Baines. 2 fantastic free kicks, as well as a man of the match award. Guys, I'd definitely recommend checking out his free kicks. There are some absolutely beauties there. 2 free kicks in one game. That's fairly impressive, especially from a left back. Very, very solid performance by him. Moving on to the midfield, the right wing, we're going to have Pedro, the Barcelona winger. And this is why I didn't put Valdez in, because there's another Barcelona player in. But Barcelona, I believe, won 4-0, Pedro picking up a hat-trick there. So from the right wing position as well, which is fairly nice. I do believe it was right wing. Moving on to the first centre mid, we're going to have Ji-Sung Park, the PSV centre mid. I do believe he played as a cam on the right-hand side. I think they played the 4-2-3-1 formation, playing on a cam on the outside. But this guy had a very, very good performance against PSV's kind of surprising victory over Ajax. He scored 1 goal, got 2 assists, and man of the match in their 4-0 win over Ajax. Very, very good performance by them on the whole. Moving on to the next centre mid, we're going to have Danny, the Zenit St. Petersburg midfielder, should I say. His card there is a cam, but again, he was Zenit played the 4-2-3-1 formation, and he played out on the left-hand side as a cam, I should say. But that's why I just left him there. But this guy, another very, very good performance. 1 goal, 2 assists, and man of the match in their 4-0 win as well. Very, very similar performance with Ji-Sung Park. Moving on to the final midfielder, we're going to have Cruz, the Bayer Leverkusen winger. He actually played on the left wing of this game for Bayer Leverkusen, who I'm not too sure who beat, but he scored 2 goals and got an assist and man of the match in, I believe, their 4-1 victory at the weekend. Very, very good performance by him, and he looks like a fairly decent card. Moving on to the central attacking mid, where there's only one player to fill this role, and that is Mesut Ozil, the Arsenal attacking mid, should I say, and he's had an absolutely fantastic start to the BPL, being the assist king, basically, and I'm sorry about that, guys, but he picked up 3 assists. Arguably, one could have been not an assist, in the fact that he swung in a free kick, and the keeper palmed it straight out into the path of Aaron Ramsey, who just slotted that in. I think most of his assists were from set pieces as well, which is fairly good. And he got 3 assists, man of the match in their 3-1 win over Stoke City, I do believe. And 3 assists from free kicks against Stoke City is rather impressive. That must have been fairly accurate passing. I'm going to shout that out. But moving on to the 2 strikers and the final players of the team. The first player we're going to have here is Milito. Diego Milito plays for Internazionale in the Serie A. And this guy came on as a sub, and Inter basically just absolutely stormed the team, winning 7-0. Very, very good performances by nearly every single player there. But Milito, he got 2 goals as well as an assist, coming on from a sub. So he probably, if he stayed on the whole game, like if he started, he probably could have easily got a hat-trick there. And very, very good performance by him. And moving on to the final player of this starting 11, Team of the Week number 2, we're going to put in a fellow Argentinian teammate, and that's Sergio Aguero, the Manchester City striker, who had a fantastic game against Manchester United, being the fact that Manchester City beat Man United 4-1 there. Very, very impressive performance by Manchester City. And Aguero picking up 2 goals and man of the match. And some of his goals, those 2 goals were very, very nice goals indeed. And I think he definitely should get the informed card. But guys, that is the squad there. Let me quickly swip it over to some fancier screen. As you can see here, these are the players. I've just put their ratings up by a couple. Haven't changed any of their in-game stats, so just ignore that. And put the players in positions. As you can see here, the bench here, we got some fairly nice players. Lucas Piazon could be there. I'm not too sure on that. We've got some very, very nice players in the starting 11. You've got Aguero, Melito, Ozil, Danny, Park, Pedro, Baines, Reina. Some very, very good players in the Cruz. Could be a fairly decent player as well. But guys, this is the end of the episode. If I've missed any players, remember to put that in comments. I like reading them. Put the reason why. Remember to hit that like button. Also remember to subscribe. Stay tuned to the upcoming episodes of this series. Guys, this has been Chronosh. Till next time, adios.